broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Hey, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna make it. Keep on surviving. Hey, hey. Welcome to another great after show of Bring It. This is season, right, you were getting it, huh? Cooking, whipping work. This is season 2, episode 11, Baby Tigers Attack. I am your host, English Cleveland, and I am joined by my lovely,
the very short Tony Moore.
Don't move your chair anymore.
This chair is like, it has me sinking. Like by the end of the show, I'm gonna be like this. I swear.
Well, maybe because your booty's so fat.
Big booty, cause I got a big booty. I got a big booty because I keep eating.
Right, Easter. Well, you didn't eat Easter.
Oh no, I ate.
Well, happy Easter, belated Easter.
Yes, happy belated
everyone.
Easter. Yes,
happy belated birthday to me.
oh, I'm mad you tried to pull your own plug.
What?
Happy birthday, happy belated birthday, English.
Jesus resurrected on the day I was born.
You tried it.
He did.
Your birthday just so happened to fall on Easter,
which is amazing. I'm blessed. This is a good year for me.
Hashtag
anyways,
blessed. Won't he do
right,
it? Hey, Marissa in the booth. How you doing?
Hey, Marissa in the booth, girl.
Hey, guys.
So,
happy birthday, English.
Thank you, guys. Okay, so let's get into this episode. It's not about me. It's about these girls. And it's surely not about the baby tigrettes, but I guess they thought it was, and we let them have it this week for a little bit. So they are dancing in the Battle of the Babies competition, which is in Jackson, Mississippi. This is the dancing dolls, the big dancing dolls girls off week. So this week it's all about the babies.
Yes, the babies get their time to shine, and that means when new dancers come in, new mamas come in.
Right. I really enjoyed seeing them this week because last season we only got to see them like join the dolls kind of, but we didn't really get a chance to meet their parents, meet all of them, and actually really see them dance full out and like hard, and like see Miss D focus just on them.
Just on them, yeah. Because they usually just make appearances during the big dolls groups. And I think we've seen them in kind of little snippets here, but this was nice just to have a full episode dedicated just to the little baby dolls.
Right. So we see this week they're doing the typical solo and stand battle. The girls, we got a chance to get more background of them. So all the baby dancing dolls are in 2nd, 3rd, or 4th grade. They are equal. Well, Miss D treats them equal.
Treats them just like the big dolls.
Yes.
Like, because they're it's a stepping stone. It's like a training, you know, in order to be, you know, a dancing doll. So if you can't make it as a baby doll, you ain't gonna make it as a big doll. Right.
And I think it's really good for Miss D to treat them all the same, because it helps them understand that even though your name is Baby Dancing Doll, you're not a baby. At the end of the day, your body can move just like the big girls. You may just be smaller and like a midget. So it's just like a midget doll.
That little Taylor.
Oh my gosh. I wrote a whole section about her.
And she's always been the other voice for the baby doll. Yes, she is a little firecracker.
She really is.
And when she does her little interviews like to herself, they're always so cute. Yes, and I'm like, that baby gonna be something one day.
She's like a little like country little. She's like, I ain't scared of nobody. I ain't backing down. She's the tiniest one on the team. She's so cute.
This is how tall she is.
Yes.
And she dances
her heart out.
Full out.
Yes.
Full out.
Yeah.
You can't, and she
Right.
I'm like, you
Spunky. Yeah.
You gotta do it.
I wonder if I was like that when I was a little girl. I wish I was.
You probably were.
Probably. So this week the girls are dancing against the Champagne Girls, which was an interesting name for kids.
First of all, Champagne Girls. What was it? Cute Kids.
Cute Kids, and then the baby dancing tigerettes. Or prancing tigerettes.
Champagne Girls, though.
Like, it just makes me think of the champagne room at the strip club. And why little girls can't drink champagne. You couldn't
just make you think of just regular old champagne that you have New Year's Eve. You had to take it to the champagne room at the strip club.
Well, Champagne Girls, that's what they call them at the strip club when they in the champagne room.
Or at the club, the VIP girls who bring the bottles over to the folks who pay $500
Those are cocktail waitresses.
No, they're bottle girls.
They're bottle service girls. Yeah. But these girls are 5, 6, 7-year-old girls called. And what's your name? We the Champagne Girls. You don't even know how to spell champagne.
Do you know how to spell champagne?
Yeah, champagne is my favorite drink. That's all I had yesterday. No, don't. This ain't no quiz.
Wait a minute.
My name is English.
First of all,
I know how to spell
you had
very
champagne. Well. You had an alcoholic beverage during Easter?
Yes.
I feel like there's something wrong with that.
I don't celebrate Lent. I'm a Christian. And I'm not that type of Christian that celebrates Lent. So I had lots of champagne yesterday. Yes, I did. Yes,
you ain't supposed to be getting drunk on the Lord's Day.
I wasn't drunk. I was just celebrating my birthday and Jesus' resurrection.
Won't he do it?
Right. Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah. So anyways, the Champagne Girls, the Cute Kids, and the baby tigerettes were really good this week. It was very surprising to see all of the teams that are so tiny, miniature girls, bring it so hard. So we'll get into that later. Let's talk about last time when the dancing dolls, their biggest competition is always the baby prancing tigerettes. Last time they tied them. And then they did like a standoff battle. And then the coaches or the judges finally said that the baby prancing tigerettes won. Quincy, their coach, is very adamant, very strong, very driven.
Just like every other coach that goes against the dancing dolls.
Yes.
They're very animated. They're very gung-ho.
But I don't understand why they always have to curse to get their point across.
Well, I mean... These
are children.
Yeah, but I mean, I kind of felt like that too. But at least it wasn't too bad. They just said ass.
Yeah, but
are we allowed to say ass?
Yeah,
Marissa,
go for it.
I mean, this is a children's show, but I just think that it's just too harsh. And there's more words that you can use besides those words to get your point across. I think it depends
on the context.
Yeah, but we gonna whoop their, like, that's too much. Like, no.
I mean, they could have said
calm down a little
butt.
bit. Yeah, we're gonna beat them.
Yeah.
But anyway,
but sometimes people use inappropriate language as accents, as punctuation.
Like to make like an exclamation mark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
It's like we gonna whoop they.
Exclamation point.
Yeah.
They should just say exclamation point. So anyways, this week we got a chance to see the rivalry between, we got a chance to get introduced to the BDP, which is the baby dancing doll.
Let me tell you.
BDDP, baby
and
dancing doll.
They came in being #too much. I thought to myself, why is there a feud being put together when there really isn't a feud to
fight against? Exactly. Like, you guys are on the same team.
It didn't make any sense because they weren't rival teams. They were just different levels. And it's kind of like eventually your kid is going to be a big doll,
which we saw in Tawanza's case.
Yeah. And that's why she was neutral Mary. But it's like when the baby doll's moms were like, what y'all doing here? I mean, and it's kind of like, but aren't the big kids in there helping? So they had to be dropped off.
Right. I think it was very producer set up.
That's what I felt like too.
But I think at the end of the day, they're sharing that window. So they're probably like, back up. No, you back up. I want to see, it probably
there are 2 sets of windows. There's one to the left, one to the right. Y'all stay over there. Everybody stay over here. Boom.
Right. So the only thing I did see that the parents had in common was they're all ex-dancers, right? Like, why do you guys every time you sit down in your interview, the first thing you say is, I want my daughter to dance just like I used to dance.
Now, the only person that I have ever truly believed used to be a dancer back in the day is Tina.
Yeah, and she showed it.
And the parents do have their own group, but she's the one that I was like, okay, you can tell she maybe used to dance back in the day. Mimi, she got some moves or whatever. Selena thinks she Beyonce.
Right.
So, but she's more like maybe like a Kelly.
Shut up. No, Kelly, she is a Michelle.
No, because Michelle couldn't dance.
Yeah.
Selena can at least do a two-step.
Well, she said she used to be a dancer too. And Tawanza. Right.
Okay.
So we'll believe that maybe. So Tawanza, like you said, they feel like she's playing both sides, but I understand her point. My daughter just transitioned from that, and we're all a team together.
Yeah.
Like, why do I have to pick a side? Like, I've been to both sides of the spectrum, and everyone has to graduate into, like you said, this position. And
I'm pretty sure it's just a friendly little bickering, but it just almost seems unnecessary.
Right. So Tawanza, Antoinette, and Charlotte have a classy girl time where they are drinking wine.
Staged by producers.
Right, where they're drinking wine, and we the classiest girls here, and we're the new era of the dancing dolls because Kayla's graduating, so Jay's graduating. There's going to be a transition, so they all want to stick together and I don't know,
made no sense.
Get drunk, basically.
Made no sense. But there was two things I thought during that scene. One, she clearly had to go to the store and buy a fruit tray and a meat and cheese tray, and she did not take it out of those trays and put it on a different plate because I recognize those trays from the grocery store. You was wrong for that. You should have put them in a plate.
But they're classy though.
Two, Charlotte looks like Phaedra from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Those were the two things that I thought during that whole thing.
You're right. She does. You're right.
Not exactly like a Phaedra, but Phaedra-esque. Like you be like, is that real? Is that fake?
Right.
Where the prayer?
Right. Where the Fix it, Jesus.
Hashtag fix it, Jesus. Hashtag fix it, Jesus.
Right. So we get to see a glimpse, like every week, of the rival team at their palace or their dance studio. And Quincy, the coach of the baby prancing tigerettes, he says that they're not building a new box, or they're not stepping outside the box. They're deciding to build a new box. He is creating the barbecue doll stance with props this week because he feels like in his mind, before he went to bed, this is what he dreamt up. Or I don't understand, like, where did you get this stance? Which we'll talk about later because it's a discussion. And then he teaches his girls, if you're not smiling, you're
ugly.
Just straight up, you ugly. If you're not smiling, you're ugly.
I kind of chuckled at that.
Did you?
Because your smile is beautiful. And so I got it. If you ain't smiling, you're looking ugly.
But what if you want to serve resting bitch face?
Then you have a smize.
Okay, so then you're smiling. So you're
still
cute.
smiling, but. You're not like cheese and smiling.
Can you show me your best smize?
I'm out of demonstrations.
No, Tony, you just wanted me to spell. There you go. You got it for free. Here, you guys.
And I wanted you to spell champagne, and you did. You still haven't yet to spell champagne.
To spell champagne.
Spell it.
ENGLISH. I'm champagne.
I'm sorry. How you spell it?
ENGLISH.
That's English. That's English. In English, how do you spell champagne?
I know you guys did a lot of
Don't try to go on. Don't try to.
Why?
Because every time you always like, well, Tony, why don't you show us?
CHAMPAGNE. Champagne.
Is that right, Marissa?
What do I win? You get a car. I get a car. We all get a car.
You tried it.
Oprah? Okay. Anyways, so I know last week we had you guys do a challenge.
Did anybody? I don't think anybody did it.
No, someone said that they did.
Someone said that they did, but they didn't send it to us.
We didn't get any. So if you guys
I wanted
still
people to
have them,
send us stuff. I wanted to see people's interests into stores and how they get out of the car and all that.
And this week, if you guys want to do another challenge, let's see your best smiles. Because if you're not smiling, you're ugly. So that's your challenge for this week. Go out and do it. Send it to us at Pink English or at English Speaks on Twitter.
Or at Lounging with Tony.
Yay.
Or where.
Right. And Robin's not here with us this week, but it's at Robin Ayers, AYERS, if you guys want to send that to her too.
And you just take a picture. It doesn't have to be video.
Yeah. And just, you don't even have to do your hair. Just serve us your best smiles.
I woke up like this.
Hey. Yeah. So Haley and Destiny are the two top dancers. Well, Taylor's really good for this week.
For the solo. Right. Yeah, they're competing each other against the solo. And I mean, I got it. I understood why she chose Haley over Destiny because although Destiny danced very well, she did look very unsure. Yeah. And she kept kind of looking over to make sure she was with it. And Haley was just like, I got this.
Right. Very confident. Very confident. Yeah. Both of them were great dancers. Like you said, Haley was just totally unbothered. Hashtag unbothered.
Yes.
She had lots of energy. She moves really fast, which is a little bit of a downfall for her because then she is not staying on beat and on count. Yeah. But she knows all the moves. And she's very like in her zone. Yeah. Which is good. So if she just works on her count, she will probably be a leader in the dancing dolls. Yeah. Because both of them were really good. And it was just really surprising to see these little girls dance like that. And dance so hard and dance all out. So I couldn't do it. You can. So that's good for them.
You need to learn how to
buck. I can buck, but I can't memorize. Like, that's what I give props to these girls.
But see, you don't know, though, until you try.
I've tried. I've always wanted to dance. I've always wanted to dance in my head. And I feel like I can dance at home. But then if I can't do choreographed dancing. Like, the fact that these little miniature people are memorizing all of these dances, like in this stand battle, they were really like memorizing all these dances, and I'm like, how can you memorize all of this and then be so tiny? And I know Cameron made a comment that that's their hardest part, is helping them memorize and not forget. Yeah. But they're learning so much in 1 week, just like the big girls are. Yeah. So it's very admirable. And
you can do it. You can do it.
I can do it. Maybe next time I go down there, I'll go by and have them like teach me a stance, and then I'll bring it back.
You know what? This is your challenge.
Okay.
I want you to find a video by an artist that has a little bit of a dance. Okay. And you have a week.
Who's an artist that's not, don't say Sierra or none of those like really good dancers.
You can do Beyonce.
She's a great dancer though.
You can do Rihanna.
Okay, Rihanna, because she's not that.
So you have to find a song and a clip of a dance, just like maybe 3 8 counts or something. Okay. And you have to learn it. You have to videotape it, and you have to bring it in and show us.
And Marissa, can we put it up on the screen?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Okay, so I'll have my sister record it. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. I feel like I need to hire a whole production team, lights, camera, makeup, hair, because I want like the wind blowing, like I want tassels like hanging from my bodysuit and like all of that.
You know, that explains why you can't learn choreography, because you're too busy wondering about fans and costumes and tassels and all that kind of stuff.
You have to have the whole 9 yards. You can't. Do you see how these girls, they come with the dragon, Mike Tyson dragon on their faces.
But you can't get to that point until you learn to dance. You got to know the steps.
But if this goes viral,
you cut.
Oh no clipboards, no clipboards. But if this goes viral, then I don't want to.
You worried about it going viral? You ain't got your 5. You got your 5, 6, 7, 8 yet.
I'm gonna bring a full package though. I don't ever bring anything.
I can't wait to see this video. What? I cannot wait.
Well, we'll see. Maybe that'll be our last episode. I'll have it. That'll be our finale.
You have 1 week. You got a week.
I'll try, you guys. Don't hold it to me.
You notice when somebody says that they're gonna try, that just basically means I'm not gonna do it, but I tried.
No, that means that I'm going to try my best to do it.
Tried it.
But I promise, okay, I'll say this. I promise that I'll have one by the end of this season.
You got 1 week.
Okay. You're so hard on me. You acting like Miss Diana.
Because you always put me on the spot. You cut.
I'm acting like Selena. Why did you cut me? Why did you cut me?
Because you don't listen. You don't listen.
Oh, no. Okay. So anyways, Misty thought it would be a good idea, like Tony is trying to do to me, battle the dancing dolls, battle the baby dancing dolls this week, just to make their confidence higher, their, you know, looking in a mirror as what they would be in a couple years. Mm-hmm. And then to not be scared, because even if, like, some of the girls on the other teams were taller than them. Mm-hmm. So they know how to gauge, like, okay, she's taller than me. Maybe I need to swing my body harder, make my movements larger. And
just to not be intimidated by another group of people, right? You know, who may be better than you, you know, to not show that intimidation.
Yeah. So
that was a fun battle, though.
Yeah, it was totally a fun battle. The only thing that I saw with Miss D, like we said, she treats all the girls the same no matter what team. Mm-hmm. But the parents from the baby dancing dolls, super sensitive. You can totally tell they baby all their kids and they praise them with gifts and stuff like at McDonald's, which is horrible.
Nothing wrong with a 6-piece McNugget meal.
Well, those aren't chicken nuggets. Anyways,
yeah, they are.
Okay,
they're made by Tyson. I saw the video. They're not pink slime.
Did you also see the video where they're made out of like
pink slime?
Yeah,
that's not real.
Okay, well. Like I said, the parents seem very sensitive, and if Miss D yells at them, they feel like they need to run in there or have a comment, or like, I mean, you yell at your kids, I'm sure you whoop your kids, I'm sure, you know, so her yelling at she's not touching them or hurting them. She's not damaging their character. She's actually helping them, but she's helping. I'm like choking or something over here. Did you sprinkle something in there?
And where? You know what? It's probably you still having the aftermath of all the champagnes you had on Easter Sunday for your birthday.
Exactly.
And the resurrection of Jesus.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
You know.
Well, if you don't have a birthday on Easter, you don't know. So, anyways.
I'm gonna get one of them green Bibles and throw it at you.
From the pew, the hard ones? Mm-hmm. Shut up with the hard cut.
I am.
Cover.
I sure am.
Like we said, Miss D's not, the parents are super sensitive. I feel like they need to totally work on that, because your girls aren't going to be perfect every single week. As we see later. So Haley's first solo, we finally get into competition day.
Yes.
Haley's first solo. She's very nervous. You can read it all over her face.
No, actually, she said she wasn't nervous, but Ms. Diana said like she can tell she's
and
a little bit on edge.
Could tell.
I thought Haley was like, I'm ready. Where we going?
Yeah.
We ready? Y'all ready?
Right.
Anybody ready?
Right. I really like the theme, African Princess Jungle theme. I feel like she went out there and killed it.
That entrance, though.
What?
I need people just to have confidence in their entrance and walk out, not looking at the floor, right? But walking out like, boom.
I have arrived.
I am HERE.
Okay.
Here. That's how I know I walk.
Right. You told us. But I feel like when she got out there, she was in her own zone, and maybe that's something that she needs to work on, is engaging the audience, looking at them, making eye contact with the judges. You know, you can get up there and dance. All of those girls know how to dance, but it's engaging your audience so they feel like, oh my gosh, you're amazing. She's like looking at me. She's not, I don't want to say teaching, but she's like, you know, she's out there killing it. Yeah. I feel like she did do a good job, but it was more like, it was a choreographed job. Like, you just went out there and did what you did.
I felt like she killed it.
She definitely killed it. She didn't miss a beat.
Nuh-uh.
But she didn't engage us.
You saw how fast she was moving?
Yeah, but she was moving too fast.
Well, I don't know, because I don't know how the beat was supposed to go. But I was sitting there like this, like, you better go.
So,
okay.
Would you say that she's ready to be a dancing doll?
Yeah.
You think she's at the quality that she can get up there and do stand and solo with the dolls?
Why not? She just did a very good solo.
Well, she needs to
she's not at the age yet.
Well, I mean, she may be in 4th grade. When she hits 5th grade, then she doesn't...
She ready. She'll be fine.
Okay, good. I think she's ready, too.
You know who's ready?
Who?
Taylor.
Taylor's been ready. She was born ready. She came out the womb ready, okay?
Taylor said, I ain't scared of nothing.
Nothing. So the stand battle comes. So we got this chance to see the Tigerettes. They're solo. They were a little bit not in sync, but all the teams collectively did a good job. What do you think? They could. What? You weren't really shocked or anything?
I mean, we'll get to more of this. Are we at the stand battle?
Yeah, we'll get into the stand. So now stand.
I mean, I thought the solo was just kind of okay.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Like Miss Diana said, like the team around, and then when the solo got there, it was kind of just fell flat. Yeah. Well, stand battle. The baby dancing dolls come out. They're having a good time. They're having fun. Miss D this week, she's in a good mood. So she's happy. She's not really putting a lot of pressure on them. She said, go out and just have fun. Yeah. That's the most thing. So when they did go out, they had a lot of energy. They were very sassy. They were very facial expressions. They knew that they were coming out as we're battling you, but we're having fun while we're doing it, which is what this whole competition is all about every single week. A lot of the teams get wrapped up in all these props and this and that, and it's not needing. Let's just go out, have a good time, have fun, and battle each other. Right.
Well, I felt like in the stand battle, the dancing dolls the baby dancing dolls were on point as usual. You know, I felt like they were together. I thought they had fun with it. I thought they were giving face. Hair was tossing. I felt like the prancing tigerettes
made a lot of
mistakes. They were not together. They were a tish sloppy. And this whole barbecue doll thing. Well, there were two things. One, when they went and picked each other up and was like
spanking and beating,
doing all like that, I was just kind of like, okay, the big dolls, yes, the little dolls, I'm not sure about. Then the barbecue came out, and I felt like in that stand they spent most of their time on the floor devouring this doll, which I was just kind of like, that's not impressive.
Right.
Like, there should have been something real quick, like you're on the grill, everyone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, boom, take it, you know, whatever. You know, I felt like there was too much time on the ground doing all this, and I'm just like, that fell flat.
Yeah. I think I agree completely with you. I feel like the whole sweeping and the trash and all of that, and then the barbecue, it was way too advanced.
It was,
these are young girls whose hearts can get crushed by that because they're young.
And it was sloppy. It was very sloppy. When he came out and did the whole sweeping thing, he dropped the broom. He didn't have time. First of all, there's only 2 of them dolls that could fit in there. You had 3. You had to put 1 over your shoulder. 2 was in the thing. The broom was on the ground, and you put it didn't look clean.
Did you guys practice this?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, like I said, it was very too advanced, and I don't think when you're coming to dance, you're supposed to dance. You're not coming to hurt anyone's feelings. And I get it. If you lose, then of course your feelings are going to get hurt, but don't threaten me. And I feel like they were throwing all these threats. For young girls, it's just not appropriate. And we shouldn't battle by fighting each other or belittling each other. We should battle by just dancing. And I feel like having a grown man come out there, it was just too much. It was too much. And then the whole barbecue thing, like devouring, and like, that's silly. It was just like, why did you think about this? It's like, you just created a whole horror scene with kids. It just was uncomfortable to watch. And like you said, that fell through. But I guess for the judges, they really thought that they really loved it. And so for solo, we got second. Which Haley said that it hurt her feelings a little bit.
And she was disappointed.
She was disappointed, but she feels that next time that she's going to bring it harder. And BPT, they got first. And then in stand battle, we also didn't win. BPT got first as well. Miss D was very encouraging to these girls. She said the big girls lose too. do not take it personal. She's happy with them.
Yeah.
She's proud of them.
And it's what you gain from this experience.
Exactly.
Is what's important.
Exactly. And she said, best believe next week or next time they battle them, the gloves are coming off. They're not playing any games.
I didn't agree with the judges. I thought, and not just because I like the baby dancing dolls, but I do feel like their performance was better. And even when it came to the props, when they used the chairs, when that girl stood on top of the chairs and did that split and then the tumble into it, I was like, that looks so clean. Yeah. And then when little Taylor was in the front and she had her like, all of that was on point. And so I was like, I must have been watching a different stand battle.
Yeah, I must have missed something. I think I was too. I think I don't know, maybe they brought judges from Memphis, or they had more people in the stand.
Or it goes with the storyline. Who knows?
Or it goes with the storyline. Who knows? But we know who the true winners are. And I know a lot of people in the comments were asking, like, where are the Tigrettes? We haven't seen them this week. So you got what you asked for. Yep. But they think that they defeated us. But next time we see them, we are going to win. Yes, we will.
I don't know what this was.
That was a Power Ranger move. So anyways, do you have any news and gossip?
No.
I don't have any either.
Predictions.
They'll
win next week?
I hope so.
Your AFTERBUZZ TV
predictions.
We ain't got none.
We don't have anything, so
we're so awful.
Yeah, just love the lights that were flashing.
Yes.
But the only news, I don't really have any news either. Same thing. They're still touring. They're still doing all these workshops. Join in. They're doing a lot. Miss D, follow her on Instagram. She's always doing a lot. What?
Not sure if I should say.
Say it.
But I heard that there may not be a next season of Bring It.
I heard that they've already picked it up.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they already picked it up. They already started filming it.
Oh, okay. We'll cancel that.
Yeah, and they're probably filming a lot of their workshop things and stuff like that.
Okay, well, never mind.
They've already picked it up, and guess what? You weren't here that week when Miss D went to Africa, and I talked about it, but they're gonna be playing Bring It now over there.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and I think starting in like May or June. So she did like a whole press tour over there for it because they have a lot of fans. So they're going international, which is awesome.
Good for them.
Yeah, good for you guys.
Bucking all around the world.
Right, and if you guys are in Africa, I think, no, she went to South Africa. You guys watch us too. If you guys have access to YouTube, go on, subscribe, give us 5 stars, let us know what you think, join in on our conversation. It's always fun. We like all of our people from around the whole world. I know we have fans everywhere. Shut up, Tony.
I was just using that time to play into the cameras.
Oh, okay. Anyways, this has been an awesome week again with you guys. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you for joining us this Monday instead of Sunday, but we will be back on Sunday for another episode of Bring It. I am your host, English Cleveland. You guys can find me on Instagram at Pink English, as well as on Twitter, English Speaks.
And you can find me on all social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at Lounging with Tony, or my website, loungingwithtony.com.
DD4L. Say it.
Oh, I was still playing the camera.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, gosh, you guys.
DD4L.
See you guys next week.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AFTERBUZZ TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AFTERBUZZTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AFTERBUZZ TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AFTERBUZZ TV or its owners or principals.